What's up guys, my name is Ace, and one of the things that changed in the recent update that we got was footstep sounds, and this was a very significant change. Today I'm going to be sharing the before and after with these footsteps, as well as sharing my thoughts on this change. So the first thing to get out of the way, just to save some time when it comes to our testing, is the mountain division is completely unchanged. Your footsteps are silent 100% of the time, so we're not going to be showing the tests with the mountain division. So the first thing we're going to have a look at here is the distance at which you're able to hear footsteps now. I'm going to be playing two clips. In both of these clips, my enemy is not using mountain or inconspicuous, so these are standard footstep sounds, and I want you to pay really close attention to the distance where you can start hearing that first footstep as they approach me. As you could likely hear there, this is a massive change to the range at which you're able to hear enemy footsteps. Now let's do the same test, once again both pre-patch and post-patch, but this time my enemy is using inconspicuous. Once again, we have a very noticeable change when it comes to the distance where you can hear that first footstep. Now I mapped this out here on London Docks, and it appears that actually cut the range that you can hear enemy footsteps in half. This was a massive, massive change to the footsteps in this game. Now I want to have a listen to the actual volume levels of enemy footsteps when they're in your vicinity. First up, once again, this is going to be without inconspicuous, pre-patch as well as post-patch. Now when we listen to this, it seems like there really wasn't much of a change to the volume itself, assuming that enemy is really close to you. It may have been just slightly louder pre-patch, but it's really hard to tell the difference. So the volume itself doesn't seem to have changed very much, it's more so just the range at which you're able to hear the footsteps. Now I'll just quickly show you the same test with inconspicuous so you can have a listen to both of those. Once again, not much of a change, and honestly, if anything, it seemed like it was slightly louder post-patch, so perhaps there was some sort of a hidden nerf to inconspicuous that we don't know about, or maybe I'm just hearing things, but in either case, it doesn't seem like there was a significant change to the actual volume of the footsteps, even with inconspicuous equipped. Now, one last thing I wanted to have a listen to here and share with you guys is, what do your footsteps sound like to you? This is really important if you're trying to hear other footsteps, because obviously if your footsteps are way too loud, then you're not going to hear much else going on around you. So first up is going to be pre-patch, and second is post-patch. Have a listen. Now with this, it does seem like your footsteps are just very slightly quieter to yourself. It's not a huge change by any means. I honestly don't think it's going to have too much of an effect on your ability to hear things going on around you in the game, but based on what I can tell, it is just slightly quieter for yourself. So overall, with this nerf to the footsteps, what do I think of it? Well, personally, I feel like they took it a little bit too far. I totally agreed that it could be toned down from the pre-patch values, because before the patch, you could hear footsteps from a ridiculous distance away. Having said that, I feel like they took this nerf just a little bit too far. Personally, I feel like somewhere in between the pre-patch and the post-patch would be best, but that's just my opinion, and I'd like to know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.